Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks Loco review. Now, first off, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and watched my videos. I have now reached 900 subscribers. I can't actually believe it myself, because I was looking on my YouTube channel on my iPad the other day, just under my channel page, to see how many subscribers I got. And it was 884, and since then it's just gone up and up and up and up and up. So we're now at 900. I actually thought I got less than I had, but a huge thank you to everybody. I want to remember when I met up with IC82, aka Will. He asked me how many I thought I was going to reach, and I said 300. I had no idea that my channel would even get anywhere near 900. So thank you once again. So today I'm going to be showing you a very special locomotive that I had for Christmas. As we can see, it's a Heljan locomotive, and if we just take a look at the box quick, we can see we have the Heljan logo all the way around the box, and just a white base. But these boxes are really sturdy and solid, so they are good for protecting locomotives. So let's take a look at which one we're looking at today then. So today we are looking at a Class 14 item 1407, number 14701 in Loadhaul. This is the commissioned one by Heljan, so it's a limited run, and as some of you may know, the Class 14 is also called the Teddy Bear. Now I know Will again did have one of these locomotives. I think he had the blue one. So if you're watching this, Will, correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, the camera's just losing a bit of focus there, but we've corrected it. So what I'll do now, I'll take the locomotive out of the box and we'll have a look at it. So we'll slowly take the lid off and put this down a minute. But as you can see, these boxes are really solid. You can hit them as hard as you want. I'm not going to hit it that hard because I need my hand for work a bit later on, so I don't want to be going in and saying that I've broke my hand on a train box. I'm only joking, I'm not going to break my hand on a train box really. It's all fun though. But as you can see, these are ideal like for storing accessories in, or if you've got loads that you want for your wagons. These boxes are absolutely ideal for that sort of thing. So that's that out of the way. So next we have the Heljan instructions for the Class 14. Now Heljan have actually altered these quite a bit, but I'm going to show you why in a minute. But as you can see here, we've just got a bit of information about the locomotive and what it can pull. Apparently tests have shown that this model is capable of hauling over 10 coaches on level track. So that's good. So if we just undo the instructions, we can see we have the assembly for the Class 14 locomotive. And on here, which is brand new, what I've never had on a Heljan loco before, is how to fit the decoder. This is shown in photos 1 through to 4 here. But that is really good, that is. And it even gives you a step-by-step instruction list underneath about the Class 14. So that is really useful. And on the back here we can see we've got some specifications and a bit of information about the locomotive. So we'll keep hold of them for definite. So now we can see here we have the Heljan's limited edition certificate. It was issued in 2011, and this certificate is number 119 of 200. It just obviously tells you that this is to certify that this model is one of only 200 being produced by Heljan and Heljan. It's in a fictitious livery based on Loadhaul between 94 and 96. I think this one must have been sprayed as a one-off, but I don't know where exactly it ran while it was in this colour. But if you do know, please leave your comments below, because I'd be really interested to find out. So that's that out of the way. So next, we have the piece of foam which covers the locomotive. So we'll just take that off. This is actually good for separating trains and wagons and storage boxes as well, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. So here we have the Class 14. As you can see, it's in the ice cube packaging, or the block of ice as some people call it. But it's really well protected. I mean, you've got foam around the outside of it to keep this middle bit in. So what we'll do, we will take the locomotive out of there, like so, and just place that down. But as you can see, this foam is actually ideal for separating, but it's actually cut to the shape of the iceberg or the block of ice, so that just fits neatly into the box. And that's what I really like about Heljan. They consider product protection and all this. Obviously they must take this very seriously. So the quality control is really, really high. So it's very, very good. So let's take a look at the locomotive, shall we? So as we can see, here we have the Class 14. So what I'll do, I'll now try and get into the Class 14. So we'll take this off. This is new as well to me. It's like something you'd find your sandwiches wrapped in, like a ham bap you'd have off a market stall or something at a cafe. So we'll just keep that to one side to rewrap it a bit later. So as we can see, now we've got another piece of plastic that slides off here. And we'll just place the loco down as to not to drop it. So we'll put that there as well. It's like breaking into Alcatraz with this locomotive. So what I'll do now, I'll just try and get the accessories from underneath here so I can show you. So here we have the accessories for the Class 14. As you can see, we've got some NEM couplings, a bit of detailing for the front or the back, and other various parts for it. So we'll be putting them on at some point. Well, when I say some point, I mean after we've moved to our new house. Then we'll put them on when it's ready to go on the new layout. Due to the old layout is now dismantled, but you probably heard me say that in my previous review. So let's get on with the locomotive then. So what we'll do now, we'll just take this off here slowly and take the locomotive out. And here it is, the Heljan Class 14. I mean, just look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I can't think of any other words apart from outstanding, amazing, awesome, fantastic, brilliant. Oh, it is. It's lovely. Right, so we'll start with the side of the locomotive. So as we can see here, we've got some steps on the front. We've got some small, I think they're grills, these little rectangular things running across the length of the loco here. Moving to the centre of the cab, I might be a bit rusty on this actually, as I've never reviewed a Class 14 before, so if you want to correct me on parts then feel free. We can see we have the Loadhaul logo on an orange background. We've got some white handrails here, the cab window there. We've got a little hazard warning panel at the top of there, and the running number 14701. And also we have a name here called Keith. If the camcorder is picking that up, I'll just bring it in. Yeah, it says Keith on it. If you do know why it's called Keith, please leave your comments below, because I have no idea. Moving across now, again we can see we've got some more steps. These are level with the cab door, so this must be where the driver climbs up and gets in the cab. Moving across a bit further now, we can see we've got like an etched grille of sorts there, but it is very nicely detailed. And we've also got a logo that looks like a bird. I think it's a bird. But if you do know what that is, please leave your comments below. As you can see on this locomotive, we've got one wheel at the front of the loco and two at the back, and these are all connected with a orange coupling rod in the Loadhaul colours. So moving the loco round to the back, I think this is. I think I'll just have a look. Yeah, this is the back of the locomotive, I think. We can see here we've got the head code indicator boxes. Now you can actually put your own head codes in these, apparently, from what I've heard. So I might actually fit some of my own in there. We've got sprung loaded buffers, which is absolutely fantastic. We've even got some detailing already on it on the front, on some of the pipe works. Now that's something you don't see every day. And we've also got a detailed chain coupling on the front here. So I think it might have had some detailing put on it already actually. But it is a fantastic little model, this is, and I can't wait to test it out on the new layout once we've moved house. But on the other side here we can see again we've got the grille. We've got some steps here. Again, two wheels at the back and one on the front, connected with an orange coupling rod. Again, we've got the running number 14701 and the Loadhaul logo on the orange background. So what I'll do now, we'll take a look at the roof section. So as you can see here, it is a bit basic on the roof, apart from till we get to here, where we have an etched grille fan effect, and that's absolutely outstanding. So what we'll do now, we'll take a look at the front of the locomotive. So as you can see again, we have sprung loaded buffers. One thing I failed to mention before is we've got this plough. Is it a plough? But if you do know, please leave your comments below. Plough buffer. Not too sure what they're actually called on these. But that is in like a wasp stripe colours with yellow and black. Again, we've got the head code boxes there and there. And also more detailing has been fitted onto the front just here. And we can also see on this particular model that we've got a plastic rail running along the sides of the locomotive here, as you can see where my finger is. Now I am actually going to be using this as a yard shunter on the new layout at our new house. So once the layout's rebuilt and is in some form of operational state, then I'll be sure to feature this locomotive. But that's it basically. The Heljan Class 14 teddy bear in Loadhaul livery.